Hey everyone, it's Mindy Hahne, the Midwest premier sports handicapper, coming to you from TonySpix.com and the half of the morning show duo, The Morning Steam with Ramon Scott. But hope you enjoy this free pick video from our show. Be sure to click in the link in the description for our best bets. Now here is the pick.
And first game up, the Boston Celtics are going to go on and take on the Atlanta Hawks here as the series has shifted now to Atlanta. Mindy, the Celtics are still going to be a favorite here. I'm showing the line mostly at 5, but I am showing some 5.5s as well. I mean, Celtics on the road, and Atlanta came in from the little play-in tournament, so maybe this total also has gone up a little bit. I'm showing 228.5 now. Celtics and the Hawks, Mindy, Celtics up 2-0.
Yeah, I think this is one of those that it seems like once we've changed between home and away, there has been a little bit of difference, I guess, right? Kind of my observation from the first go round is, if the teams evened it up on the road, they were like, well, forget about it the next game, right? They, like the Lakers coming out, winning big the first, and then, blowing it the next. I mean, there was wild swings in totals and such too. Clippers being at about 206 and then being at about 260. So it's been pretty wild. I think if the Hawks are going to win one, today's probably going to be the day. I think they might be motivated to win. I think this is their best chance at it. I'm going to go ahead and give the Hawks a try here today, even though I know they've been getting whooped here by the Celtics. But again, I think Trae Young might be due for a big game here after getting 24 in game 2. So let's try the Hawks.
He continues to take the heat a little bit, for his play. So, I think that I don't know. I kind of want to come in on this one with you. Actually, here, let's take a look and see. So, I see some news there about Trae Young. I mean, his dad was a pretty popular guy. Is that going to affect the stat? Okay. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on there with that comment. So let's just move on with the plays here. And his grandfather. Thank you, thank you, Relly. I didn't read that correctly, and I thought maybe some news had come out or something about that. So, but okay, yeah. I mean, just to cut it short. I mean, I'm going to take the Hawks with you in this game. I see what the chat has to say in this one. I know I'm stumbling along here. I'm trying to clean up some stuff here as I get the show rolling. Apologize, sure, everybody. Maybe I'll just go through some of the comments here. And we already showed 3 on Boston. Here's Demetrius. Good morning to Jim Chichiti. How you been, brother? And here's Michael Lanier. Thurman Hill also here today. Well, there's an over from Michael. I'm gonna take the points with you, Mindy. We're vetoing here in this one. Hopefully, our title of pro handicappers will come through here because Solo's with us. We got one on our side. Look, I know it's hard to consider Atlanta, especially the way Boston covers the spread. I mean, they've been pretty terrific. So, Boston has been hot. They've covered 8 of their last 10, and Atlanta at home just 18-23 against the spread this year. They are a little bit above 500 as an underdog. So, I'm going to be with you, Mindy. We're going to take Atlanta in this one. And, just play it. Look, here's the thing. I mean, Atlanta did need the play-in tournament. They did show, obviously a little bit of life in the in the games, but Boston ended up pulling away. I mean, Boston's dominated this series, but I'm going to give Atlanta a chance. It is a good matchup for Trey Young, and Atlanta's guards do play good defense. I think we've seen that, against Smart and White a little bit. I mean, you can't. They can't. I don't think they can stop Tatum, but um, you talked, and also let's see who was talking about anymore. Let's see. Okay, looks like that's it from our comments. I'm all caught up back here. I just was trying to make sure I don't go through some of those uh, issues I had yesterday with my computer. So I'm going to be on Atlanta here plus the points. Okay, here comes Verley's also going to take a shot with us. This is the one, feels like to me, I'm going to be on Atlanta plus the points here. And, I would say, I mean, we're going to be stuck, Mindy, in this one, taking them here at 5.5, and maybe it'll stay at 5.5. There's no, expected injury information that's going to change this line. It just feels though, like to me, as game time approaches, that Boston's going to be a public team. They're already taking. I don't know what you guys are seeing, but they've got to be taking at least 70% of the action. So if you are going to ride with us, I'd say you could wait till game time. I don't think we're going to see a move on Atlanta or anything. And I want them though, and maybe you can get a 6 by game time. And that's just to me because of the nature of this series. Michael says he will take the over in this one, and Michael, I think you might be right. The Cleveland Cavaliers are going to take on the New York Knickerbockers. We already saw one comment from the chat talking about this one. Hey, Mindy, it's Friday night, and this one's going to make the major. This is the network game. This is the ABC game tonight. They'll have this one on national television, network TV, if you will, here. So the Knicks, now a 1.5 point favorite. Cavs took steam. They're taking action here against the Knicks, and the total here is 211.5.
Well, I'm going to be with Darren, and I'm going to be with Thomas Lewis. I'm going to take the Knicks here today. I expect the Knicks here with Brunson, Randall. Excuse me, Brunson averaging 23 points a game. Randall, 20 and 9 rebounds through the first 2 playoff games. I just kind of see the Knicks as being maybe a little bit more of the experienced team here as well, where I think they go ahead and know that they need to knock this one down here tonight.
All right, Mindy, there you see, you talked about Darren on the Knicks there. Thomas also on the Knicks. I like the fact that our chat members say take the time to actually type in the word Knickerbockers. I mean, that's
right.
Butterscotch says Knicks money line. Well, yeah, I mean 1.5. So what is it? 115, 120, maybe even 125 at a few square shops. Here's Jim wants to lay half a point in the first quarter. Demetrius, New York and under. There's my play right there, Mindy. The under in this one with the Knicks and the Cavs. I think in general, I mean, we think of the Cavs defensively, and I think that's the way they're perceived, but not necessarily for a team that, doesn't really favor over or under like you would think. So Brent says the Knicks. Solo's on the Cavs. Luis is on the Knicks. A lot of discrepancy here, kind of like me and Mindy on the side, it sounds like.
Right.
I expect Mitchell to have. I like Mitchell here in this game. Mindy did talk about Brunson. I don't know. I think they can do a job on him. We'll see. And under is the play, says Verley. So let me mark it down for Verley. I put V as my pick. As my pick. I don't put R. I put V for video. So maybe it's V for Verley.
Right. There you go.
And NFL to go says the Cavs as well. So the chat's definitely split. Mindy and I are obviously split on this one. And Mindy will take the Knicks, and I'll pivot, and I'll take the under to 11.5. All right, you guys, good job. Good picks. All right, Mindy, the Nuggets and the Timberwolves here. Nuggets are going to be favored by 2.5. They're up 2-0. I mentioned the last. No, I didn't. 1-1 in that Knicks series, but uh, the Nuggets are definitely up 2-0 here. On the Timberwolves, they're favored by 2.5, and the total's 222.
Well, the Nuggets are scoring more than 113 a game in their last three. They make 50% of their shots. They're also hitting the glass with 11 offensive boards per game. Nuggets have won 4 out of 5 versus the Timberwolves. I'm taking the Nuggets.
I mean, is this a first half line? I mean,
It is kind of interesting, I'm going to say.
maybe the Timberwolves will find a way to get together. I just think they're a mess. I mean, they're not. They're one of the playing teams as well. Obviously, the Nuggets are. We know the top seed, and here they are, just favored by 2.5 on the road. I get it. We're in the playoffs, but for me, I would think. And Jokic, I think, is actually on the listed on the injury report. He's not going to miss this game. Let's see. Probable with that wrist injury. So, uh, isn't it just the way they run with they can and to see a couple teams doing the way they're doing the screen and roll, man, they get in such tight quarters now when they run it down the lane like that, and nobody does it better. It seems like in the league than the Nuggets. I don't see them losing. I don't know if they're going. This could be a sweep right now. We'll
Right.
see what the chat has to say, but I mean Murray and Jokic right now. I mean, I don't see. I don't know if I want to say don't see a letdown, but
But I don't see a letdown.
well,
It's easy enough.
I like the way Prince for the Wolves. Looking at my numbers here, KCP's not in a great spot. It looks like. Okay, let's see what the chat has. Kind of going off some of those numbers of the series as well, but okay, here we go with Verley does say, hey, Minnesota's going to hang in there in the first half.
They did it last game, I guess.
And Relly Bun says Porter Jr. has got his points, rebounds, and assists to go over. Jim's on the Nuggets. There's some support here for the Timberwolves solo. Denver, though, for Butterscotch. Thomas is on the Nuggets. I don't know if there's too much here in this one with the crew. NFL to go says this is an easy one for the Nuggets. I wonder what's behind NFL to go, your handle. Sounds like an app.
Right?
All right, looks like not a lot of interest in this game from the chat. I mean, here's another thing. I just JoJo.
Jojo. Is that you, Jojo?
JoJo's here. Welcome to JoJo. Have we met, JoJo?
I don't
Thank
remember.
you for your pick. Great to have you. If not, it looks like JoJo knows exactly what's going on. I just don't remember saying JoJo. I know I would have gotten excited. Welcome, JoJo. So, and here comes some more plays. Demetrius has Denver and under. Yeah, to me it looks, especially when you look at these two teams. I mean that, Denver has gone under in 8 of their last 10 games. They've gone under 27-35 as a favorite. But I will note that on the road they tend to go over a little more. They're just a 50-50 team really on the road over under, but they have so many unders at home that it makes the overs on the road kind of stand out. Minnesota 17-24 to the under as at home, but I don't know. Just I might find a way to get to the over on this one. I'm afraid. We'll see. I don't mean afraid. I'm just because I'm in disagreement with Demetrius. I'm not going to be afraid to possibly put that in tonight as a premium. Darren says Nuggets are free money here. Fernando says Nuggets money line and next game Wolves, though. He thinks the Wolves can grab one. We call that the gentleman's sweep. Win 3 games, let the other team win one, so you can go win in front of your home crowd. You feel confident, and you don't give that all out effort, Mindy, in that fourth game when you're on the road. Probably shouldn't attack it like that, but I don't think they go in there and say, "Hey, let's lose this one." It's just a matter of the mentality of the team is how that kind of ends up being like that. Really, that's a hockey term, though, actually. All right, a few more here. I got money line on Denver, and you think he's saying that he likes Wendy's chicken nuggets. I don't know. I just can't. I mean, when I can get a Baconator, I've never gone to the Wendy's chicken nuggets, but
You'll just have to do it on the side. Have a side of
that's a
nuggets.
lot of food, man. Because I'm already got also a bacon and cheese potato. I'm baking it up.
Yeah, you can just have it for like a midnight snack or something.
Okay. Well, Mindy, I see you said with barbecue sauce. I know there's some people, even in our chat, that would scoff at that and say that only honey should be used on chicken.
Yeah. So yeah, I
You did
actually
try them. Okay, I see.
yeah, I tried the new KFC nuggets, and I must say I was really excited for them, but then I wound up being really disappointed, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
So the
Good.
dogs had a lot of KFC nuggets.
Did
They
I
weren't
already
happy.
complain about the? Did I already complain on the air about KFC dropping the popcorn chicken?
Uh-uh.
Okay.
They did
Well,
though, huh?
yeah, I was bummed about that. And if you're not giving a recommendation, I don't know. Maybe I'll just get.
So Tom Lewis says he's going to try the
Okay.
nuggets.
Well, I mean, it's
And
a
then we
little
can see if we have
embarrassing
consensus on the not so good at nuggets.
because I was watching the games last night, and I kind of haven't even cleaned up here in the office, and I don't know if anybody.
Oh, did you have the nuggets from Popeyes, or do
No,
you
I had tenders.
the tenders? Okay, gotcha.
All right. We're both on the Nuggets there. The
We got
Denver
it.
Nuggets.
Nuggets.
Thank you. That's a look at the NBA. 3 games in the NBA tonight.
So thanks for watching, and make sure you get over to the Tony'sPicks.com website right now and check out our All Cappers tab where you can purchase some of our own personal picks. And be sure to go ahead and use the promo code TonyT at checkout to save 20%. Okay, have fun. Watch another video. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.